Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Hold on. Okay. Grand Rising Soul Tribe. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Y'all, thank you so very much for the likes, shares, views, subscribes, the comments, generous donations in all forms. Everything. I appreciate it all. We're going to ring the bell. We're going to clear out the energy and we're going to see what the message the Spirit has for us. Speaking of bell, look at this other two bells that James and Biscuit sent me. Here's the bell with the little ringer. I love this. And then another little Tibetan bell. I love these. And each one sounds so different than the other. Each one. So we're going to ring this other bell, clear out the energy, and see what the message the Spirit has for us. And welcome, good morning, TikTok. All right, let's ring the bell. Grand Rising, Red Violet. Somebody's thinking about something. Something is happening. It is Friday, Grand Rising. Yes. Hey, Lightworker William and Elizabeth. Let's ring the bell. Someone's finding themselves, you know how you have a head over heart situation sometimes where you're not really sure. Your head's telling you to do this, oh, I should do this. But your heart's saying, no, you should actually do this. Someone is having this head over heart situation. But the difference between theirs is their head and their heart is telling them to do the same thing. I feel like this is after a time of them doing what was best for them. Now their head, their heart, Lightworker William, thank you so much, is telling them to do something that's different, something that's best for them. I feel like somebody, it's like, and that's not just something that's best for them, it's something that's best for them in the long end. But right now, it's almost like it's something that's best for someone else. It's like someone younger than them. I'm feeling like young, childlike energy, like somebody wants something. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. Yeah, this Emperor knows the truth about something or is seeing something very clearly about a situation. And it could be why somebody's been by themselves for so long. Almost like somebody just doesn't feel like they are part of this family. They don't feel like they're part of the group. They never felt like they fit in. Never felt like they fit in. I feel like it's because of, this mother figure. That's why they walked away. Or maybe it was the mother figure that got them to walk away or something. Yeah, it's like somebody they just knew. It's like something within them they always knew that there was something else somewhere else. Like there's peace over there. I feel like, you know what, this mother figure didn't realize that what they was doing, everything that they was conspiring to do was going to be putting themselves in a position where they was going to be caught up. Hey, hey, C-Bones. Told you every time I see your name, I always think of Chosen. Hey, C-Bones. Love you more. Yeah, see, somebody couldn't see at the time what something that they was working on was going to have them uh in a position that they can't get out of, or in a different position, that they was catching themselves up, they was sacrificing themselves. Because see, this had to do with the relationship. I feel like a parent-child relationship. This is one of those, yeah, you're like, how you're something, maybe somebody was treating their child a certain way or doing something with the child. Hey, Soya Queen. Hello, how are you? But see, somebody was doing something to such an extent that I don't, but they was doing it at such an extent that it's almost like somebody either refused to go inward, or they was doing it to a certain extent that after they was doing it, they was trying to like gaslight somebody, like go gaslight somebody. But they didn't realize that whole gaslighting, like, you instead of you going within and thinking, you know what, this is this person, how me and this person is connected, this is my child or whatever. And instead of you sitting there thinking, you know what, thinking, how am I treating this person? Somebody refused to do that. Instead, what they did was they decided to gaslight somebody. You think that's happening? You think I would do that to you? Oh, is that what you thought? As opposed to them just owning up to what the fuck they're really trying to do. Now, see, that somebody didn't realize that at some point that was going to come back on. The way that they was going, that plan that they had was going to come back on them. Yeah, they was doing something in the dark, something nefarious, but then they was sitting here acting like they was trying to balance everything out, like they was just trying to be all loving, and they was treating somebody with respect or whatever. And they thought that they was going to get their way. They thought, because they felt like, for whatever reason, I'm feeling like with these two cards, somebody felt like you was getting more attention than them. Like you was trying to, they was like the person is getting the love of their life is getting ready to come in and gently caress their face with their loving hand, and then here you are popping up. Ooh, what you doing? One of those types of things. Something like that. And see, now somebody is starting to see something. They starting to understand something on a different level. Something that was, I feel like something that was happening. Like I said, somebody felt like you was getting more attention. Now somebody's starting to see that on a different level, that they're comprehending. Like, sometimes you only see what you want to see, and not what somebody else is trying to show you. Because you're so bent on, I only want to see this. I don't want to see anymore. Because if I see anymore, then I'm going to feel like I got to get involved. If I got to get involved, then that means I have to open myself up emotionally. If I open up myself emotionally, then I got to be willing to do this and this. So somebody didn't want to make those decisions. Hey, K Hypsee. Somebody just wanted to be like, well, I really don't see everything. So, but now I feel like I said, their head and their heart, it is pulling them to do the same thing, the right thing. See, somebody, they regret, what they refused to see before. They regret, what they refused to acknowledge before. But you know what? It's something about the communication. It was something about the goal. It was something about what the true goal was. Almost like somebody realized that, that somebody else's communications kind of stemmed around the money, and that's what and that's why they was trying to like uh make sure that's why they felt like you was getting in the middle of, because then they felt like that person couldn't have them all to themselves. Hey, Malcolm, I'm telling you, somebody they see that, they was just going ahead. They was just living life, moving forward blindly, without truly seeing what the fuck was really going on. Like I said, they didn't want to see. They didn't want to know. They didn't want to hear about it. They didn't want to be responsible. They didn't want any emotional responsibility within this. But now they don't have a choice because they're feeling the weight of the emotional responsibility on them. I'm telling you, somebody's now thinking about, how they sat there and it's almost like this person felt like they had it all, or they was the ones who was supposed to be given to. It's almost like someone felt like they needed to have somebody just given to them, or somebody was just trying to put them in a position where they felt like, they was going to get it all, or it's like for some reason it was some type of weird ass fucking thought. Almost like somebody had already been, somebody was in somebody else's ear talking about, well, the only reason they want to get close to you is because of the money. And so somebody thought that that's the only reason that you was trying to maintain or reestablish or grow the relationship with them because of some fucking money, when it had nothing to do with money. It had to do with the relationship. It had to do with the relationship. It had nothing to do with the money. That's why this person kept holding back. Because they felt like the more they held back, the better off they would be. And so this is what this person thought, that they was going to be fine. They was doing the right thing. That they was going to be good or scot-free, as long as they didn't make a decision, as long as they didn't really see something, they wouldn't have to really say something. And that's exactly what they didn't do. They didn't say shit. Hey, Freda Sharp, how are you? Hey, Illuminator One. Hey, J Mike has joined the chat. Hi, Lisa Renee. Red Violet said, "Shit, I know that's right." Yep. So yeah, somebody, they didn't speak up. They didn't say what they needed to say when they needed to say it, because they didn't want to be involved. And that's what caused all of this chaos with everybody. That's why everybody was in chaos. It was a big ass cacophony. Didn't shit make sense. Hey, hello, educate to liberate. Hey, Paul, how are you? Didn't make sense. And you know what? It was crazy. This person now, when they sit back and they think about it, they thinking this shit was crazy. This is why nothing was working. This is why nobody was getting along. This is why it was hard to do anything. This is why nobody wanted to be around anybody. I'm telling you. It was almost like it was a chore just to try and love somebody. That's how somebody felt, like it was a chore. And then whenever, all of this backstabbing shit was going on, they understand now why somebody just said, all of this, I'm out. I don't want nothing to do with none of your motherfuckers. Hasta la vista. Ciao. Bitch, bye. Boy, bye. Now somebody get it. You know? Now somebody get it. About this relationship. About stuff that was happening that you know, happening, that was going on, that was building up. Shit that was building up that they refused to see. Hey, Susan, how are you? Yes, honey, you could not trust everybody. I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, do not babysit a grown ass man at 60. Because that's not called babysitting. That's called geriatric sitting. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody, it's like now they starting to look at things in a different light. They starting to have this level of understanding about everything that was going on in the past. Now it's like the light bulb is going off, the bell is ringing, you know, the bed, the tolls, they sitting there with the bell like this, the school bell, cling, 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 cling. Now somebody's like, oh, it's starting to make sense now. Oh, so someone just was not trying to be difficult. They actually wasn't being hateful. They was just protecting themselves. Yeah. Now somebody feel foolish for finally figuring this shit out. They're feeling foolish. It's almost like now, because a karma is passing its way, is passing the hat around, making sure everybody get theirs. Now somebody feel foolish because they sitting there looking at everybody that had their hand in it, and things was coming back. Conversations that they kind of remember back then, but they really didn't focus on because it didn't really have shit to do with them. Them same conversations was coming back up, and they little slight ringing. And they like, I kind of remember something about this. Huh. Then I think the ringing gets a little bit louder. And they're like, you know what? If I'm not mistaken, now that I kind of recall something to the effect of, see, now somebody's starting to change perspective, their opinion about a situation. Now that they like, oh, well, hold on. Guess what? I'm starting to believe Collector really wasn't a hoe. I'm starting to believe that shit. I'm starting to believe that every time Collector said that they was at work, they really had her for real 9-to-5 job. See, I thought they was lying. I didn't know how they was getting money like that. Every month they was getting money. Every month they was paying their bill, buying shit, going on vacation. Somebody said they had a sugar daddy. I'm starting to believe they really had their own fucking job. Somebody's opinion about you is starting to change. They're like, huh. Because I'm telling you, they made it seem like you was the wildest, most wilding out in this person in the world. Like you couldn't wild out any more than what you was wilding out. I'm telling you, whoever this was that was lying on you, they was said you had several men. First of all, you saying several? There ain't that many looking. There ain't, and of those, only half of them I could even stand to be around because the conversation may be too. But I had several men. Where are they? See, now somebody, they worrying about that whole conversation shit, that whole, they may have spread a little lie. It may have been a little white lie. It was supposed to be funny anyway. Hey, Anissa, it was supposed to be funny. I know you're not trying to take it all serious like that. Damn, why you always serious? Lighten up. Relax your shoulders. Ain't that what they say? When they get caught in a lie, talking bad about you, relax your shoulders. Cause see, they was lying on you. The family was lying on you. Somebody in the family was fucking lying on you. They was using your name in vain. Susan, I love you more. See, all because you was the star. And they know it. That's why they was treating you like that. That's why somebody was mistreating you. And you know what? I'm telling you, it was somebody in your family that wanted you to be stuck. I'm going to tell you exactly who it was in your family, though. Didn't want you to progress. Didn't want you to have nothing. Felt like you was getting too much attention, and it was the mother. It was your aunt. It was a female figure in your family. But guess what? That snake has come back to swallow that motherfucker. The snake is eating itself. The snake is eating itself. You know how blind and fumbling in the dark you gotta be to go around trying to eat on yourself because you don't realize your lies is catching up to you. This person's lies, snakish ways, is catching up to him. Catching up to him. You seeing it in 3D, 4D, and you feeling it on the 5D. I'm telling you. Yeah. Who just said C-Bones? Yes, somebody else is feeling it too. The repercussions of their own fucking actions. The truth out there. Lies dispelled. Rumors debunked. Bullshit gone. Because you wasn't fucking playing. You knew how to protect yourself. You knew what to do. You know, that's it. See, I don't know why people think that the collective cannot fight. We the main ones that can fight. We've been fighting all that damn lies. We the one that how to teach you get your elbows up. Protect yourself. Watch your face. Cover. I don't know why people think that the collective cannot fight. We teaching y'all motherfuckers how to fight. I know that's right. Who thought that they was dealing with a punk? And if you are, it's that punk that you see in the mirror. Because there ain't no punks over here. See, people are sitting here talking about how somebody was trying to situation. How they wanted it to be their way. Fuck what you wanted. Fuck your happiness. Fuck your abilities, your mental agilities, your mental emotional, stability and everything else. Fuck you. That's what people were saying that person was saying about you. Fuck collective. But see, now they feel a certain way. Now they feeling a certain. Now they want to clutch their pearls because they feel that they are being ostracized and people are kind of like blocking them, pushing them out. Like, yeah, no, Yeah, no, well, yes, we are having a party. Yes, it was posted up on Facebook. Yes, we said everybody's welcome, no matter who it are. But you didn't read that fine print, because if you look way down at the very bottom of that invitation with them 17 little stars, and it's a font, a 4-point font, it does say your name specifically, that you are the only one that's not invited. So I do apologize that you didn't happen to read the entire thing. But the rules is the rules. We voted, and you wasn't even there, but we voted, and everybody feels more comfortable with you not there. The rules is the rules. See, now somebody realized all that shit that they was doing, all that, all that talking at the side of their motherfucking neck, talking at the crack of their ass, talking all that bullshit, it didn't do nothing. Now people is talking about what they was doing, what they put their time and energy into. That's what they talking about. They talking about and they saying the nerve. Hi, Hannon. What's the message, Spirit? Hey, we're gonna have free questions on Saturday, y'all. Okay? Because TikTok's got some questions, and by that time I will have figured out how to add the moderator on my computer. I think I got to do it on the laptop, not on my phone. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Now somebody wishing that they could be with you. I'm telling you, because their head and their heart is telling them the same thing. That they fucked up. That they got themselves trapped in this whole situation like some big ass fool. That they fucked up. Hey, Natural Urban, how are you? What you say, that fine print get you every time. Sure enough, you got to put on them. You know them little things they put in the eyes to look at the carats of a diamond. If you don't have one of them, you might be missing out on a lot of shit. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, because see, people have this person blocked. And guess who's to blame? This person. They're to blame. And they have the nerve to be upset at you for telling everybody exactly what they was doing. Everybody, you told everybody what the fuck you got to hide for, what somebody else was doing in the dark to fuck you up. I'm telling you. See, you started off, and you should have had this opportunity like everybody else. But see, somebody want to go around and talking to another adult, trying to say, "Hey, what we can do is this. Is what we can do. We can do this. We can do that." I'm telling you, because they was whispering. They was whispering about this motherfucking shit, but they just didn't know when you walked away, that was gonna be it. That was going to be it. And your intuition told you, get the hell up out of there. And you know what? That's why these people are sitting here looking like the fools that they always was. How dare you? The gall, the nerve, the gall, and the utmost audacity. They can't stand it. No, they cannot stand it. I'm going to tell you why they can't stand it. Because everybody know the truth. Everybody know the truth. See, it sucks. It's cool when you can lie and pull the wool. When you can pull that wool over everybody's eyes. Because you know what? You get them with both hands, and you just get a good amount in your hands, and you just stretch it. You stretch it over somebody's eyes. You put it up, tuck it up underneath their chin, and it's good. But see, once that wool come back up, and then you can't pull the wool over nobody's eyes anymore, especially like if you wash it or something, you know how wool will shrink when you wash it. It's over. It's a wrap. Everybody knows the truth. There's no more wool pulling. They didn't put it in the washing machine. And they washed it on hot. And then they put it in the fucking dryer. That's the shit was the clincher. It was over then. They took that favorite wool sweater that they loved, and when they took it out that dryer, they went ahead and gave it to their child for their Barbie doll. Because that's the only thing that they could fit at that moment. That Barbie doll. What's the message, Spirit? Yep. And see, somebody, they did so much. All they want is to get out of this. You know, but this shit ain't ended. This shit ain't going nowhere. Somebody, they did it to them. They did it to themselves. Now they sitting here thinking about, you know, this relationship that they should have honored. What's the message? Telling you. Somebody finally, their head and their heart is going in the same direction, but I think it's too late. What'd you say? Fly swatter to the fly. Yep. Exactly. Who was that said that? What was that? Rick James? Slap! That part. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Yep. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. I'm telling you, it's all good and gravy when you giving it out. When you giving it out, you feel like a king. You feel like a fucking commando, baby. You feel like you can conquer the world. You feel like ain't King Kong got shit on me. But when that shit come back, you like, hold on. Wait. See, now somebody thinking about the past and how somebody the shit. Now they thinking about that past and how that past was coming back around. That's why somebody now they wanna can we just get along? I just want to make peace. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to fight no more. I feel real funny knowing that I woke up and figured out that I was on the losing side. I don't want to fight no more. New rules. I'm coming up with new rules now. Yes, I'm telling you, somebody realized they was getting their ass handed to them and you was being nice because you was handing it to them on a silver platter. So they shouldn't even really complain. But yeah, somebody they want to, and it's funny because I feel like the very last card here is the Emperor. I feel like the Emperor, is traveling towards you. Yeah, because the Emperor realizes some shit is over, some shit that the Empress did, and she can't come back from that shit. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah. See, somebody thought that they could do some fuck shit, and I'm telling you, the Emperor got something to say. I'm telling you, the Emperor want to say now, you know, but somebody thought that this Empress thought that she could do some fuck shit, and you know, you was just gonna grow up, forget about it, sweep it under the rug, you know how a lot of people do. And then, you know, she wouldn't do it all the time, but periodically she might, you know, take a pen, a needle, you know, the tip of a knife or something like that. Not a sword, nothing like that. She wasn't trying to be that cruel no more. But, you know, a pen, a needle, a tip of a knife, you know, blade, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, stab you, cut you, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, she wasn't going to be as brutal as she used to be. But she wanted you to kind of forget about it. Let it go. Like, what you still holding on for? Yeah, I know I just stabbed you in your back. But it wasn't deep. It was only this thing. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I know we gossip, sitting around gossiping and shit. Just ignore the shit. Gossip about who you was with, trying to tell secrets and shit. What's the message? What's the message? Hey, Black Enlightenment, how are you? What's the message? Yep, somebody, I'm telling you, they are confused. It's almost like, you know what, this whole thing has turned, flip switch, turned around and changed on the motherfucker. And now this is the person that's upset. And they feel like they can't, they don't have a leg to stand on. They can't say nothing. They can't say nothing because of what they did to you in the past. They didn't know that was going to come back on them. Yes, they know that they was acting evil like a motherfucker and it was part of your family and that you felt like you was a kid. You couldn't do nothing about it except take it. But they didn't think that this shit was going to come back. At least not to this magnitude. You feel me? But this coming back. It's coming back. What's the message? What's the message? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? We're going to change decks in a minute. Okay. Okay. The King of Swords. And the Sun in reverse. Oh, Lord. See, somebody, it's like they didn't want you to really remember everything. And they didn't want you to really, confirmation. They didn't want you to remember shit. They didn't. They felt like, you know, you was a little kid. They was doing this shit to you. You would know. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able to figure this shit out. They thought you was dumb anyway. Shit. And then on top of that, they had did some little incantation for you not to remember. Huh. Who'd have thunk? Did you remember all that shit that what they was doing to you? Huh. I wonder if it was them scars that they left. Them physical scars that you was, you know, or was it those emotional scars? Huh. You figured that shit out, huh? Boy, I'm telling you, they make children smarter and smarter. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Yeah, somebody didn't think that you was going to remember. And then if you did remember, they didn't think that you was going to say nothing to them. They didn't think you was going to say nothing to them. Like, how dare you come and question your parent or this figure, this adult figure in your family that was supposed to be protecting you and guarding you, and they was the one that was fucking you up. How dare you go and ask them about that time? How dare you ask them about those ways of theirs? Don't you know your place? Children are to be tortured and hurt, not listened to, and not the fuck speaking up when they adults, when they remember that shit. Don't you know that shit? Like, who don't know that shit? You know what I'm saying? What's the message, Spirit? What you had? Oh, okay. What your allergies are. I thought you meant like you was allergic to the power of attorney. I was like, what does that mean? Telling you, your family, them scoundrel ass motherfuckers. Somebody in your family, a couple people in your family, but you knew. You remembered from a child. You when it was happening, you knew what was happening. When it was happening, you knew what was happening. You knew. Even though they tried to come against you, even though they tried to act like, oh, you'll never You knew back then when it was happening, and you remember it now. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. See, somebody's got plans. They plan to like make this, with the 6 of Wands. They plan to be victorious with you, to like, get back on the good side with you. Yeah, there's Queen of Swords and there's 5 of Cups, because you spoke the truth. You put it out there and you talked about what somebody was doing. That's why you left. That's why you stepped out on faith by yourself. You spoke the truth about what the fuck was happening. What you got to lie for? Now this Emperor is understanding about, these what somebody was doing with the 9 of Wands and the World card. How that's coming back. Now the Emperor is understanding, because something is coming back around. Like I said, they having conversations. Those same conversations is coming back around, and the Emperor is thinking, damn, I kind of remember something about that. But the bells are starting to get louder, y'all. Yep. See, because now that somebody's talking about how they was like gaslighting you, or this group was sitting here working together to gaslight you. I'm telling you, they was doing something to gaslight you, to make it seem like you didn't know what the hell was coming or was happening. That's why they wanted to make it seem like nobody should listen to you in the family and take what you say with a grain of salt. I'm telling you, that's what they was doing with the family, with the 4 of Wands. Make it seem like with the 4 of Swords and the Hangman and the 4 of Wands. Just don't really listen to Collective. Collective don't really. You know how they do that? See, what they was doing was they was trying to curse you. They just didn't know that you was an earth angel. They was trying to curse you. They was trying to curse your name. They was trying to burden you. They was trying to put so much on you. They was trying to drive you insane. And they was doing this. People are realizing how long they was working on this, how much they did, how long ago they were working on this, everything that they was doing. Everything. Hey, 007 Maniacs. People are realizing, damn, they went to that extent. But like I said, now everything is coming back. That Wheel of Fortune is turning. Everything they did against you, you was able to protect yourself. Everything. And it was inevitable for that Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor. Everything they did against you, you was able to protect yourself. And now these people are sitting here worried, concerned. Now they want to sit here and they want to come to you and they want to make an excuse about why they did what they did, why they sided with who they sided with, why they was working with who they was working with, why they said what they said, all this other bullshit. Now somebody want to make excuses, But the truth is, you don't give a fuck with the Ace of Swords and the 9 of Cups. You don't give a fuck anymore. It is what it is. You've already accepted whatever this is. Somebody's saying that times is changing. Times is changing. That they used to be able to say what they wanted to say about you, and people would just eat it up. What? Collected this? What? Collected that? Oh my gosh! Oh my word! What? Now times is changing. People saying they saying stuff about you, and people is protecting you because people was like, I love Collective. Collective helped me. Collective showed me. Collective talked to me. Collective is very smart. Collective is very intellectual. Collective is very wise. Collective is very loving. See, people are starting to see that this family is starting to see that times is changing. And you know what? They did all this in the past. trying to get people to look at you and condemn you. Their character assassinated you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Their character assassinated you. And now, guess what? What, Sasha? Wait. Just a minute. Go on. Just a minute. Let me put her outside. And now people are seeing that, you know what? Even though that character assassinated you, they sitting here listening to what other people are saying, and it's all good. It's all good about you. Hold on, let me put her outside. Go on, girl. Go on. Sorry about that, y'all. My dog got me fucked up too. She thought I was gonna go out there and then she gonna be like, nah, I decided I don't want to go outside. Nope, you're taking your ass the fuck outside. Bye. Yeah. But yeah, somebody wants to make peace with you because they see that you always knew. You know, you always allowed your intuition to guide you. And I'm telling you, they're finding out that, you know what, they need to, the heart in their head is telling them, you know, that they need to go in a new direction. If they were smart, they will go in a direction where they're trying to build with you. Yeah, because it's like somebody wants to invest in another way, in something else. Because like they're sitting here thinking about you in the past, thinking about something in the past where you was always independent, you was always that family person, you was always this, you was always that, and they this from the past. Good memories. What else? Hey, Evangelina. How are you? Right, come back for what? Girl, Natural Urban, come get her. Come get her. She will have you going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out the house. Yeah, something about somebody wants to return. Eight of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants to return. They want to change some shit up because they know that what they had heard, that shit that they had heard, they want to change up all that shit. That's all that. This is somebody that's all in their head about some shit that they did that they want to change now. Yep. Somebody wants to start something over. They want to end one thing so that they can come back to you. See, because I'm telling you, they didn't realize how strong you were with the Four of Cups and the Strength card. They did not see that shit. They didn't know you had the cojones of some type of dragon, big dragon. You know, but they remember you from the past and how what you used to do in the past. You made a way out of no way. I feel like this person, they feel like they owe you an apology. Whoa, what was all that? 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 7 of Wands. That's a lot of energy. The 9 of Swords and the Knave of Cups. So somebody from the family, they want to, I feel like somebody with the Knave of Cups, they want to apologize. This is somebody in your family. They want to apologize for creating all this fucking drama. All this fucking drama that you actually had to protect yourself from. And now this person is worrying about it, and now they feel like they want to come and apologize about it. That's what I feel that this is. They created so much fucking drama for no fucking reason, and now they want to apologize. I'm telling you, yes, they created all this drama, and now they're being judged for it, and they want to apologize. Well, hello, Nomiatu. Good morning. Wow, la dee da. Dragon Ball Z. That's right, J Mike. Hi, OMA to New May. How are you? Dragon Ball Z. And then they want to sit here and hide out. They don't want to be seen. They don't want nobody to know it was them. They don't want nobody to know it was them, the father in the family. The one who was supposed to give you the opportunity to be the best that you could possibly be, to grow in who you were meant to be. You know, but I'm telling you, it was something about and this mother saw you as the shining star, and that's what she didn't like. I'm telling you, these two that are really a witch and a wizard and a warlock. And what they really wanted to do was to tear you the fuck down. That's why they said all this confusion shit to you. That's why they tried to get you off the beaten path to go in the wrong direction. That's why they encouraged all that bullshit. That's why you was telling everybody about what they did and how you survived and you made it and you loved yourself anyway. And these motherfuckers didn't even know you was this damn strong. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Ooh, that's too many. Too many. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of coins and King of coins. Yeah, see this person right here, this father figure, he regrets doing this shit. Like I said, I feel like this is the one who's got the head and the heart going pointing them in the same direction. They regret doing this shit. They regret treating you like you was just nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like they was ganging up with somebody else to attack you. They regret putting you in that position because they know the truth. They know the truth. That you know what all you wanted to do was be happy, just like everybody else that's ever born. All you wanted to do was be happy, and they know everything that they did. They sat here and plotted and planned against you. You know, lied on you with the 5 of swords, the 7 of swords, 4 of swords, and the Knave of swords, and then didn't expect you to remember the shit. Like you gave somebody PTSD and then didn't remember. Then don't expect them to remember the PTSD that they got. Like you literally gave somebody PTSD. You literally ganged up with somebody to make it so that somebody's own psychological system was knocked the fuck off, and you thinking that they don't remember this shit? That's why justice is here. That's why karma is knocking on some doors. That's why people is getting their ass kicked. Like, who the fuck does that shit and thinks they're going to be okay? We're going to pull 1 or 2 more cards, then we're going to swing the pendulum and see which. So start thinking of your question now, y'all. Too many cards. Start thinking of your question because we get ready to swing the pendulum. We're going to find out if his answer is yes, no, or maybe so. Something about the 2 of swords. Told you, we back to where somebody didn't want to see something. That father. That's why he's in this depression, because he knows he had the opportunity to do something so long ago, but he chose not to do anything. He chose to act like he didn't see that you was being attacked by more than one person, and the person that was heading this was your own mother, or was the female figure. Somebody was just going along to quote unquote get along. Now and then somebody want to act shocked, like, because there's no communication that's going back and forth. You ain't got shit to say to nobody no more. There's somebody want to act like that. They confused. But we family. Yeah, we family, all right. But we family, how you was sitting here conspiring how to attack me, playing tricks, trying to mess in my energy. And somebody not supposed to make a judgment call. Not only did you make a judgment call, but you ghosted that person. You gave them what they asked for. They said that they didn't want you around. Fine. Bling. Now you get your wish fulfillment. There you go, baby. What's the message? Yep. Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Now everybody knows why this person is stuck in this position, why this person cannot reach out to you. Why this couple cannot reach out to you, and everything is crumbling for them. Everything is crumbling for them. You know, and somebody they want to act like they are heartbroken. Somebody younger is heartbroken because of this. Now somebody realizing the battles that you had to go through. The battles that they don't know nothing about because they happened before in the past, before this person came around. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. I'm telling you, somebody want to change something. They want to change this whole situation, this whole battle, this whole negativity, this whole bullshit that you had to heal from because of this female. Could have been a mother, a grandmother, a sister, an aunt, a stepmother, adopted mother, somebody. All right, let's get ready to swing the pendulum. I hope you thought of your question. Yes, it is too late. You know, shit, you only get one chance to fuck somebody up in the head after you've done that successfully. You don't get a better chance to do it better. You don't get another do-over. No, it's not like that at all. Stop with the cap. All right, y'all, think of your question. All right, Spirit, which way is the pendulum going to swing? Is the answer going to be yes? Is the answer going to be no? Is it going to be a maybe? Is it going to be we got to wait? Is it going to be shit is turning around? What's the answer? And it looks like it's swinging no. Yep, the pendulum is swinging no today. All right. Well, I guess that is that. All right, y'all. So very much. Thank you, TikTok. Look forward to seeing you soon. I think maybe this evening we may jump on again. All right, y'all. And I love you. I'm going to be praying for everyone today. Thank you so very much. Oh, let me turn TikTok off. TikTok, I love you. Remember, free questions tomorrow. So join me. All right. Bye. Have a great day. All right. All right, y'all. Oh, let's turn this off. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. I love each and every one of you. And we got 58. Oh, 59 and 59. Woo! This is good. This is good. All right. I love y'all. I will see you this evening, okay? All right. Everyone have a fantastic Friday. Mwah! Bye now.